morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome from me as well. Texas is not only big, every year our event here gets bigger, and I'm really excited to welcome this year. I think we're going to hit 11,000 people here joining us for a couple of days, talking about what technology can do to the world and how the world is changing. I was asked this morning to look at these changes and refer on them, what we are doing and how we see the world. So let's get started. It's impossible, people would have said 10 years ago, that we have a robot conducting the symphony orchestra together with Andrea Bocelli in the Pisa Opera. And just recently, we did it. We brought together AI and robotics, and we taught our friend Yumi to conduct the orchestra. And I can tell you one thing that I really learned there. Technology is amazing and AI can do amazing things. I've been a musician all my life and I trained hard to play instruments, but I would have never thought that a robot can learn to conduct an orchestra in 17 hours. And that's what happened here. And it happened with ABB technology and it happened with us really writing the future of the world yet one more time. ABB has been a pioneering technology leader for all its life. In the 19th century, we brought electrification and motion to the world. We lit up houses, we brought motors into industry, and got the second industrial revolution right after the steam engine going. In the 20th century, we brought automation to the world. Our leading position in distributed control systems has its basis in the 20th century. And some of you might remember, and some of you might be old enough to remember in 1974, when ABB brought the first industrial robot to the automotive industry. And my God, has the industry changed since then. And today, in the 21st century, the fourth industrial revolution is going right on here. The world is changing at a dramatic pace, and again, ABB is writing the future with its ABB Ability solutions for the digital industries. Not only alone, together with partners like HP, we are really shaping the next phase of the world in a very positive and agile way. As we have been helping the world to change and really contributed significantly to always writing the future, we have also changed the company. Over the last 20, 30 years, we have fundamentally transformed ABB into a company that is today one of the key leaders in digital industries and very well positioned with its businesses. If I just look back the last 2 years since we were here together with our friends in Houston, when you look what happened, we launched 2 years ago ABB Ability. At that time, it was a vision, it was a product set, a solution set for you. And today, it's really rocking the industrial world. And we are working together with many of you to help our customers to benefit from the opportunities that come through industrial digitalization. In electrification, if you go back 10 years, ABB was very small here in North America. With the additions of Thomas & Betts and in 2018 GE Industrial Solutions, we have put ourselves firmly on the map with strong distributor relationships, with great technology and wonderful salespeople and technology that we are bringing together for the better of our customers. We closed in the last 2 years the gap in our automation portfolio in machine and factory automation through the acquisition of Bernecker and Reiner, a true innovation leader for machine and factory automation solutions, and made significant progress. But we did not only go shopping. We also did a lot of homework and drove organic growth. Today, we are the market leader in EV fast charging in the world, also here in US, and I'm really excited to see our customers from EVgo and Electrify America here, who are great partners taking our technology out. In the data center space, the partnership with HP allows us to have unique capabilities in data center automation, so we have truly changed the company and invested. And just here in North America, since 2010, we have invested $14 billion to make our team stronger, our capabilities better, and our customer relationships even more worthwhile. Coming out of this journey, we have shaped a company that is uniquely positioned. When we launched our strategy in 2014, we said all of our businesses should be number 1 or 2 in the world. And I'm really happy to report back to you that today we have achieved that ambition. All 4 businesses in the cleaned, focused, and simplified portfolio are today either global market leader or a close number 2 in the relevant spaces. The team has done a great job in all of the 4 businesses that you know: power grids, electrification, industrial automation, and robotics and motion, strengthening our capabilities. But we are also grateful to all of you who allowed us to make this happen and supported us throughout that journey. So ABB has come a long way, but when we look at the future, when we look in a fast-changing world, we must change again to stay at the forefront of industrial digitalization, to stay at the forefront of customer value creation. And that's the reason why before Christmas we announced 3 fundamental actions to yet again shape ABB for the next phase of its future. Now let me run you through these 3 actions that we announced. Number 1, we have decided that we focus on digital industries and that we put our power grids business together with Hitachi, which is a great owner for this business on a long-term basis, and I come to that in a moment. Second, we have listened. We have listened to you. And you told us that we are sometimes too complex, too difficult to deal with, too many people in charge, and we took the decision to massively, fundamentally simplify our company. And third, yet again, the portfolio that remains the basis of the new ABB after the divestiture of power grids will be shaped in a way much better aligned with customers, with you, with your needs, to make sure we are easy to deal with and very well positioned. Let me give you a little bit of flavor on these 3 actions. Power grids is back. It's a strong business. It's today the global market leader. We are the number 1 in digital grid, and when you go later on down to the exhibition, you will be wowed by the capabilities that Claudio Fachin and his team have put together, and about the strong leadership bringing digitalization and classic technologies together in a reliable way, especially also with customers here in North America. The next phase of this business will be even stronger. Hitachi and ABB power grids are complementing each other. Power generation and transmission and distribution comes together. Project financing will be possible with Hitachi better than with ABB, and additional markets will be opened. So this business should have the right to be your long-term partner also in the future, because the capabilities, the strengths are being enhanced, while at the same time we focus ABB on digital industries. The second action is about simplifying our business model and structure. I know that some of you have read the Harvard Business Review case studies from the 90s about the metric structure of ABB. And there are some benefits like the joint account management that we will absolutely keep and drive this in the future. But we also must admit that we had too many interfaces in the company and want to be simpler. So therefore, we have decided to simplify the company, discontinue the legacy metric structure, and put all the resources of ABB under the wing of our 4 business leaders, led then with a very small and slim overall corporate activities. 90% of the resources that are at the moment outside of the business will move into the business and really make sure that we have a strong, powerful team that is working with less interfaces, more speed, and higher customer focus to the benefit of all of you in the future. Now, this is the first action, focus, the second action, simplify. But now let me talk really about the core of the new ABB, and let me talk about how we are shaping our business for leadership positions in the future. Let me talk first about the market that we are in. The market of ABB in the future is very exciting, and you are our market. And when we look at it, it will be growing ahead of the global GDP, and there are many segments in there that are growing at a multiple of GDP, which makes the markets very exciting. But it's not only the growth pattern. It's the opportunity to technologically differentiate, to work with you and make technology make you more competitive in your business going forward. This is the core, what we're going to focus on. And whether it's in data centers, e-mobility, software, robotics, these are really great opportunities for us to drive growth in the future in the new portfolio of ABB. Now you might say, how do you describe the future in simple terms? Here it is. ABB is the pioneering technology leader for digital industries, acting in a more than a 400 billion market that will grow in the next 8 years by 3 ABBs, being nicely balanced around the world with a third of the business in Europe, a third in the Americas, and a third in Asia, Middle East, Africa, and operated through 4 newly shaped businesses that I get back to later on to serve you all around the world in a good way. So what are we really doing? And what are we doing for our customers? What are we doing for you? In very simple terms, we influence with our technology the future, how we power up the world, how we produce, how we work, how we live, and how we move. In the US, in the last couple of years, every year we have added at least 100, 200 basis points to the share of renewables in the power generation mix. That's influencing the pattern, how the world is being powered up. And ABB is very strongly positioned to support there. When you look at the future of production and the role that AI and digitalization will play together with classic automation, there are mind-boggling opportunities for safety enhancement, operating asset effectiveness enhancement. And with our technologies, we are helping to make the next step. Bringing collaborative robots and humans together to make sure we take the advantage that we can get our technology to make work more competitive and, for example, here in the US, help with the raising labor scarcity and drive that in a good way is a tremendous opportunity. The US has today still less than 40,000 installed robots, which is compared to some other developed countries around the world, a very low share. Taking robotics in and combining it with skilled people here will allow us to drive competitiveness of our customers and take the opportunities, for example, alive and do reshoring of value added back on American turf for American demand here in the US. The way we live, just go around this building, go around modern buildings, AI and building control helps us to drive convenience. And at the same time, mobility is fundamentally changing. I mentioned EVgo and Electrify America before. Long-range EVs will be coming at a very large scale, and ABB is very well positioned to support this. So all together, we will again write the future of the world, and we will work with you and be ready to serve you to drive your own competitiveness. Now, what's the key for success? And what are we working on, and what will be there for you to support you to win in a faster changing world? We see three fundamental pillars as key building blocks of our success serving you. A unique and leading portfolio of offering to help you to take the benefits of digitalization in industry. A solution-based business model where we not only give you a product that you install with your engineers, where we solve problems for you and help with solutions to drive productivity, competitiveness, and safety in your operations. And we will continue to write the future of innovation. We are moving from copper and iron to AI as key technologies. We are changing our pattern from reliable products to autonomous operations that we enable all together. So let me go through these three buckets in a bit more detail. Over the last 10, 15 years, we have relentlessly worked to shape a unique portfolio serving you all around the world. Simply said, there is no other company on this planet that can offer electrification, automation, robotization, and digitalization out of one hand. We have closed the gaps in our portfolio, we have invested in the future, and we have a unique capability that when you look at your facility, let's imagine you have a factory, the reliable power supply that enables nicely automated processes where robots work with conventional equipment and drive productivity through our smart ABB Ability solutions. That is the world where ABB brings together what you need to drive your operations for the next phase of competitiveness. Now, when you look at how we bring this portfolio to the market, we are making some pretty subtle changes to ensure we serve you even better in the future. And again, I'm in the US basically 7-8 times a year, listening carefully to you. We got support and we got some clear hints how we should shape the portfolio to serve you in the best possible way. So we're shaping 4 businesses again, so the 3 remaining become 4. And what we're bringing together in electrification is really leading edge, medium voltage and low voltage offering together with building and infrastructure solutions under leadership of Tarak Mehta in electrification. In industrial automation, we are focusing on process and hybrid industries to be really agile and be a technology partner of choice to help you the future of smart and reliable operations in industry. In motion, we bring together, I have to tell you that story, yesterday evening when we went through the technology center downstairs, one of our new colleagues coming from GIS talked about our awesome drives. And I can agree, we have awesome drives, but this business brings together our drives and motors as the world market leader in motion. And we have in robotics and in discrete automation now a unique combination, bringing as the only one in the world, robotics, machine and factory automation for discrete manufacturing out of one hand. So these 4 businesses are uniquely positioned. Electrification is a strong number 2, and here in North America, one more time, welcome to our friends from GIS that joined us last July. I remain very excited, and when I look at the initial integration efforts and progress that we have made, I have to say I'm very happy with our choice, and I hope we continue a great journey because you're now part of the core of an important business in ABB, and it's great to see the many friends around here and also how the distributors and our friends out there between us and the final customer have supported us already in the initial integration phase. Electrification, yeah, exactly. Electrification faces fantastic opportunities for growth. If you look at the way commercial buildings are growing, and here in the US, on the one hand, yes, we have a lot of urbanization, but there's also a trend to go to smaller cities and invest there in infrastructure and in technology. This is great for us. Data centers, that's the new gold. If you look at the size of the capex of the data center space and the big data guys in the next couple of years, the capex will be as big as the oil and gas industry's capex, and it's an amazing opportunity for a technology leader like us to differentiate. I already mentioned EV charging before, and I can tell you there's an unbelievable amount of investment going into electric car platforms at the moment. And there will be a massive change in individual mobility coming in next year. We are uniquely positioned with more than 70 countries of the world already having adopted our leading-edge EV charging infrastructure solutions, combining the flow of the electricity, the information, and the money out of one hand with an ABB Ability solution around electrification. The second business that we are shaping is industrial automation. You know us as the global leader in distributed control systems. Now, we should never be arrogant about it, but I was happy when we recently, for the 19th consecutive time, got really voted #1 in the world for distributed control system. ABB has a very strong capability in this area. With our new Select I/O capabilities, we have fixed a lot of the basics that are really needed, and combining now industrial automation classic strengths in measurement and analytics, DCS, actuation coming from the other parts of ABB, and ABB Ability digital solutions positions us uniquely to help you with the next phase of improvement of safety, operating effectiveness, and asset productivity all together. The industries that we are facing there are going through a massive recovery in the process industry on the one hand, where we see really good growth rates of capex coming in, and we have many industries that are way back in terms of their level of use of digitalization. So a tremendous opportunity to work together, and I think our solution approach here helps very well in this business as well. Motion, I already talked about it. Motion, motors, and drives is a fantastic business. We got the best drives and motors, we got the widest range, and we got the best customer service team out there serving you every day, supporting you all around the world. Here in the US, I couldn't be more happy with the investment that we did in Baldor some years ago, where we closed the gap on NEMA standard offering, and today we have really a very strong capability. We are spending about 2 times the R&D of the next competitor in this space because we are just larger and we have the scale, and I can tell you it shows. Go downstairs to the exhibition, a great lineup of product, great lineup also of digital solutions for remote condition monitoring, for fully digitalized drivetrains that really can drive energy efficiency to a completely different level than before. Now, when you run a facility, you don't need only motion. You need automation. And in discrete manufacturing, we have a unique combination. The innovation leader for machine and factory automation, B&R, that we acquired 18 months ago, that has unique solutions to make your OEM machinery faster, better, and has now in the offering also unique capabilities to move goods through the facility, combined with our robotics business, is really a very, very strong value proposition for this future of smart and flexible manufacturing and smart machines. Just imagine, recently we had a situation where a customer here in the US, a very well-known mobile phone producer, called us and said, we want to reshore manufacturing in the US. The call came in just Christmas 2017, and I'm really proud to share with you that in May 2018, about 18 weeks later, we had the plant fully operational, producing mobile phones on American soil for American customers in a unique combination of B&R and robotics. And I'm super happy with the capabilities that we have. Naturally, we were supported with our investment here in North America. You might remember just a couple of years ago, we set up in Auburn Hills as the first global player a robotics plant, having American-built robots for American customers available. And it truly makes a difference because we are close to you and can work with our solutions supporting you. So as you can sense, I'm really excited about the 4 businesses that we are shaping. All these 4 businesses will benefit from our ABB Ability solutions. And let me just share with you one more time what we mean when we say that and how the value for you is being created. ABB Ability solutions are domain-specific whilst horizontally leveraging technology across all of ABB, technology that we provide and leading partners provide to all of you, making sure we have a fantastic capability. So basically, common platform, specific solutions is the architecture of ABB Ability. The common platform allows us now to have unique scale in using compute, connect, sense, and do AI. So basically, we have a toolbox of common capabilities that we offer to our businesses, and we make sure that in terms of connectivity, communication, compute, and analytics, we leverage the scale of ABB from the device level, via the edge, all the way up to the cloud in a unique way. So this is the common backbone. And the benefit that you get, our customers, you get scale, but we have also built this backbone together with leading global players like HP, like Microsoft, where we're combining our own focused strengths with the amazing technology and scale strengths of our partners to serve you in a unique, reliable way. As other digital solutions might pass away and die and not get supported, we have a very strong capability set together with our customers, and we are here to last in the future. So based on this common backbone, our businesses engineer and develop solutions for you. In electrification, solutions to make buildings smart. In industrial automation, to make the operation even smarter and drive it in a safe way. Same in motion and in robotics and discrete automation. So connected services, remote condition monitoring, 3D planning, optimization of processes is coming in a specific way to you. And our ambition is to support you in moving up the maturity curve in using digital technologies in your operations. If you look on the left side of this slide, this is where industries are positioned today, and all we want to do is help you to use technology in our solutions to become more competitive and drive your productivity, safety up. Just some examples. With EV Go, in the EV charging space, we have a unique capability using ABB Ability solutions, as I said before, to power up DC fast charging all around the world, have fleet data and operating data available, manage in a proactive way reliability and predictive maintenance to ensure whenever you are, you get safe, reliable charging. If you take power grids, our business that is truly leading in the digital grid, if you look what we have done for our customer Ameren in terms of grid modernization in Illinois, here in the US, a fantastic case. We're using ABB Ability solutions to increase power reliability for more than 1 million customers of this company. In the oil and gas sector, for Equinor, formerly called Statoil, we had recently a project in offshore upstream, where with ABB Ability solutions, we were able to bring our uptime up to 99%, which is really fantastic, and it helps us to drive a much better asset efficiency in this oil and gas asset. And you all know how much 100 basis points of asset effectiveness and reliability means in that industry in terms of money that you can take to the bottom line. In the automotive sector, if I look at a customer like Koki in Germany, we help with remote condition monitoring and our Robot Studio capabilities to drive uptime and reliability, changeovers to new levels of productivity that we have never seen before, and our customers are all excited about the capabilities that we offer. So vertical leverage of a platform to get scale advantages from our partners in ABB, domain-specific solutions that are built on our unique domain expertise, our great Lego box of cyber-physical offering, and experienced application engineers that work with you is the way we create value for you in our solution space. Now on the third competitive differentiator, we continue to drive innovation. And if you look where we are going in innovation, we are creating a completely new pattern of driving technology advances and innovation advances in ABB. If I go back in history, we were a copper and iron company. We produced reliable transformers, we produced motors that never died, and we continue to do so. It's very important. There is no industry without physical assets, so there will be in the future always an ABB where we provide physical assets and electronics, digitalization, and AI capabilities. But what we're doing today, we are enhancing our technology set. We have moved into electronics, which is today about the $8 billion business of ABB. We have moved into software and services, which is also today about an $8 billion offering of ABB. And now we are really taking AI as a key differentiator for the next phase of helping our customers with the operations. Autonomous operations that are self-healing, self-optimizing is not a vision anymore. We have the first examples, whether it's autonomous mining, whether it's an autonomous ships, where we already have the first pilots going, and I can tell you it's quite exciting where we're going. We're using AI not only in the classic IoT kind of thinking, where we say, let's get some device data and analyze them for better uptime and reliability. Yes, we do that, but we do much more. If you look at the pattern that we have in control situations, the experience that we have in our domain engineers, if we can democratize that knowledge through AI and make it available to customers that might not have the same skill set of experienced people, we can lift productivity up and move that in the future. So there's a clear investment pattern that we are driving in that space. What we're doing in parallel, we are also filling technology offering gaps that we have had historically. Just last week, we announced a new partnership. We announced a partnership with Dassault Systèmes, and in that partnership, we are providing now digital twin capabilities together with ABB's control and automation capabilities. Dassault is the global market leader in its field, and we are really happy to have a partnership where we can combine digital twin capabilities of Dassault with automation, control, and digitalization capabilities of ABB. This is one of our key partnerships that we have created, and it's a unique value proposition because together we can offer you as our customers a fantastic combination going all the way from the digital twin and the 3D simulation, combining it with our Robot Studio and automation builder software, all the way into the DCS control of a process, a smart building, and smart factories of the future. So I think my voice is sending me a signal it's about time to close up, but it's also great to introduce a second partnership that we have launched just a while ago together with HP. Many of our customers came to us and said, Uli, we don't want to put our data into the public cloud. We don't trust a setup where we lose control of the data, they go somewhere outside of our perimeter. And we found a fantastic partner in HP working with us together to have on-site capabilities, to have edge solutions for data centers in the industrial space, in the infrastructure space. And I'm super happy to have Antonio Neri today together with us, a good friend and partner of ABB, and a good personal friend in the meantime. We both enjoy Italian food, and we both enjoy the ski slopes, so that brings us together other than technology. And he will, in a short while, talk about where he's taking HP in the digital world and where he's taking the partnership. Before I get there, and before I hand over, one more time. We're shaping ABB as the technology leader for digital industries and as your partner of choice to get the benefits of industrial digitalization in addition to our historic capabilities in automation, electrification, and robotization. We are ready to serve you, but we also know that especially in the next phase, where collaboration, customer service, and joint work will make a difference, I really look forward to write the future together with all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.